Yes.
I mean the Twitch chat.
Oh.
If anybody's still there. Okay.
I'm still here.
Yep. Alrighty. Cool.
Alright. Let us know if it gets choppy again, guys.
Okie dokie. Let's it's traditional. We always have some kind of technical difficulty in this game.
Yep.
Alright. So, as you're approaching the nebula, you catch sight of a Burrell, which would appear to be on a scouting and patrol mission. Which means the initiative is with you guys.
Yay, the initiative is with us.
This is, you are on a nebula, so Pharrell, you're going to have your work cut out for you with sensor sweeps and the like, which will expand the visible area.
Yeah, I kind of figured that much when you first brought it up. I was like, oh boy, field day for me.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, our first order of business is ensuring that this Burrell does not ruin our element of surprise.
Alright, do we want me to run an attack pattern then?
Sure.
I mean, that would probably, that's definitely a possibility. You could also just flat out open fire, or you could let one of your wingmen deal with it.
I would suggest as a first order of business is to jam its communications. I mean, yeah, we are in a nebula, but this is a Blackthorn ship, so they may have better communications than we do.
It's quite possible. By the way, you are at... Hold on. Let me fiddle with this. Okay, yeah, that's better. Short down the side, you'll find the little ruler, which you can then click and drag to measure stuff. I'm roughly operating on Star Trek Online distances.
So we're real damn close.
Yeah, that thing is at short range.
So Nas, don't get freaky with those torpedoes.
And it has been identified as a Blackthorn ship, right?
No, I changed my mind. Setting was good. So, okay, yeah, no, that's actually medium range. Sorry, I'm having to play with the scales to get them to what feels right.
Fair enough.
Okay, Nas, you're good with those torpedoes now.
So yes, you have a number of options. You can focus on morale. You can try and work on getting more of a sensor sweep. Push on to try and get to the objective. And you do have two wingmen who are available to do things for you.
I'm thinking torpedo spread. Torpedo spread sounds good.
We don't get to use that often.
You're at medium range, so that will increase the difficulty for it.
Yep.
For torpedoes. But a torpedo
Has-
spread, if you're willing to burn the threat for it and spend some momentum, get some extra dice, could theoretically one-shot that thing.
Has the Braille detected us?
Very likely.
Smash it quick and keep course for the shipyard.
Alrighty then. Torpedoes then?
And if it somehow does not work, I would suggest having Jirok jam its communications.
Possibly. I'm sort of operating on the impression that they already know we're here.
Yeah, I asked that a few seconds ago.
Okay.
If you want to fire a full spread of torpedoes, that will give me three threat immediately. But like I said, it could theoretically just blow it out of the water. Out of the water. One within water, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instantly.
Okay, so do we want to fire full spread?
I mean, the Nightingale is geared for that. The tactical pod does give you the rapid fire torpedo launchers.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
Alrighty.
Alright, 3 threat. So, difficulty of a torpedo strike is normally 3. It's going to be +1 for not being in optimal range. So you're looking at a difficulty of 4.
Okay. I'm definitely going to want to spend at least some momentum on this roll.
Go ahead.
Rapid fire torpedo launcher does mean you can re-roll 1 dice.
Yes. So we're currently at 4 momentum, yeah?
Yes.
That's correct.
And it'll take cost 1 to get 3 dice, and then 2 more to get a 4th.
That's correct. It'll cost you 3 momentum.
Do we want to roll 4 dice?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna assist from the helm too to make sure we have the ideal lined up, Lazu.
Okay, if you're declaring an assist, then you'll have to start burning additional momentum because the assist is basically something you declare on your turn,
Okay.
and then it's someone else's turn. So you need to spend 2 momentum to retain the initiative.
Okay. In that case, don't worry about that.
Okay. You do already have the ship providing assistance, so you will effectively have 5 dice for this.
Yes.
And you also have your shipboard tactical systems focus.
Yes.
All right. What's the ship rolling?
For a attack, it is weapons plus security.
Alright.
That's 3 successes.
I think I would like to re-roll that 18. One of the misses anyway.
Okay. Go ahead.
The ship adds an extra success.
There we go.
Yay.
That is 1 momentum back.
Puts us at
Bring it
2.
to 2. And now you do all the damage. Let me just confirm exactly what happens with a spread. +1 damage, and you get the spread effect. So go ahead and Add one to the torpedo damage dice temporarily.
So the torpedoes should be at 3?
Should be at 4. Because of the spread.
4. Let's see.
Alrighty then.
It does say we can re-roll any number of d6s, right?
Yep, and you had 3 which didn't do anything, so...
So let's re-roll those 3.
Yep. In fact, if you bring that back down to 3, which it should be anyway, and then just click it again.
That's gonna add security though.
That's fair. Just use the challenge dice then, I guess. Click it again. Okay, one
Well,
effect.
that's disappointing.
That's the thing. Alright, so in total that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That is in fact pretty disappointing. That's
like almost nothing.
yeah, that's not even enough for an automatic breach.
Photon torpedoes? Do photon torpedoes do 3 damage? On top of security?
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't forget, you gotta get to the Brell's shields.
I mean, you can start spending momentum to get extra damage or reroll stuff, which might be worth it because that is a pretty awful roll.
I really wish it would show your misses on these rolls as well, even if it's just like null effect. It'd be handy to see where things are coming from, if nothing else.
See, it's 6. Okay, hold on. I think what you're probably going to want to do is spend it for penetration.
Yeah.
Because if you just spend 1 momentum for 2 penetration, that brings you from 3 damage up to 5, which is an automatic breach, which will become 2 thanks to high yield.
Yeah.
And then where's the spread effect? Half the damage of the initial hit, rounding up +1 for everything. Okay, so the second hit would be 3 damage +3 from your effect. Hold on. For each effect after the first, so that's 5 damage, effectively. Which would in fact break the shields, which means that if you spend that 1 momentum for the 2 penetration, that's enough to outright destroy the Baral.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we're down to one momentum, but we got rid of the Burrell, so there's that.
Oh, nice map effect.
There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. That's 1 down. Let's see. The repulse is going to push forwards.
Woo.
Into the fog.
Let's see. What's Blackthorn gonna do?
That is a big Malgai.
They are big ships.
I've roughly scaled the ships to each other, even though they're not scaled to the distances on the map.
Yeah, because the galaxy looks a little bit smaller than the nebula.
Yeah, fixing that would just be kind of awkward because they snap to the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Blackthorn done. And let's push Tiari forward as well. Alright. Nightingale, you're up.
Helm!
Yep. Where do you want me?
I'd have to say, this looks really pretty on the overlay.
Gotta take a look.
Do we want me to move the ship forward, keep in between the two?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. We moving us forward, Lazu.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's a maneuver. That doesn't cost you anything. All right.
Is it still our turn, or do we pass it on?
If you want to keep it, then you're going to have to spend threat. All right.
Could I spend threat to scan the vicinity around us?
That would cost you 2 threat to keep the initiative moved onto you, and then you'd be rolling a scan. So that is an option. You can in fact do that.
Do we want to do that?
I
I don't
almost...
really think it's worth it at this point.
Yeah,
The burning threat.
because we don't necessarily know what we're going to run into just yet.
Okay. Then I will hold off.
Okie dokie. Well, the repulse is going to scan. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say.
Ooh. Oh, I'm seeing a hinting over there.
Yes, you are. Call it a sense of ghost. Tiaru's going to cloak. Let's see.
Wouldn't the cloak be ineffective in this kind of nebula?
Nah, it'll be fine.
It's fine.
I like the little cloak icon. It's a little ninja face.
It seems appropriate. Alright, let's see, what's Blackthorn doing?
What's a ship?
It is, in fact, a ship.
It's a
Uh,
laggard.
Okay, I'm actually not giving Blackthorn enough turns, so. Actually, yeah, let's.
Be right back. 1 second.
Alright. And cloak you. Alright, Nightingale, you're up.
Let's see. I should. I don't know why I don't have my action list sheet up.
Probably a good idea.
Has that blackguard detected us?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, probably want to do something about that.
So,
That is at the long range currently.
ooh, long range. That means we wouldn't take a -2 torpedoes again.
That's correct.
Just a thought that came to me. Are these torpedoes coming out of our torpedo pod?
That's
Yes.
correct.
So I was either going to rally or direct.
Is there no special
Uh,
bonus for using torpedo pod?
It's built in. You get rapid fire torpedo launchers, fast targeting systems.
Gotcha.
That's why I got to reroll all those dice.
And we're at 3 momentum or 2?
You're at one.
I must have missed. Must have blanked out at a point. I think then we'll let our other ships probably deal with this. I would like to try to rally
Sounds like a good plan.
using a coming up with a rousing speech of determination and we're doing this for the good of the galaxy and whatnot.
Okie dokie.
All that other fun rhetoric.
Right. Presence command persuasion?
We'll get our 4th of July from Independence Day speech.
I think persuasion would be a bit of a stretch.
All right. Difficulty is 0. Yeah, I don't really. We'll just see how many I can get out of this.
Ah,
There we go. 2 momentum back.
Okay. The repulse is going to fire.
ooh,
Uh,
if that's a good number.
I like the little lines that show up.
Oh, that's just me testing the range. Just trying to see where they're at.
Yeah, it fires its own torpedoes. But it's the range is just a little bit long. The Blackheart is surprisingly agile. So it manages to launch aside from the spread. Let's see, what's Tiara gonna do? Tiara's gonna push 4 again. and spots a barrel.
Dun dun dun.
Fun times.
A meek Burrell against a hefty Mo guy.
Oh yeah. Let's see. The Blackguard is going to fire its own torpedoes. And actually score some hits.
Wait, this is the Blackguard fire at... Oh, never mind. The map just answered my question.
Indeed. Let's see. The Burrell is going to fire a torpedo at the Nightingale.
Alright.
And this is actually firing at the player ship, so I do actually need to spend threat for this. I'm heavily simplifying all the NPC combat just because otherwise I'd go insane.
That sounds a-okay to me, personally.
So let's see. Let's actually do this properly. And security. Okay. Torpedo whizzes past, but those antique targeting systems, man.
What was
Yeah,
that second part?
Well,
The antique targeting systems.
Ah,
Alright.
Since I'm not really doing anything, I got a question from the chat here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of tech are the enemies equipped with? I can't say that a couple of B-Rels are really a match for a Mogai, a Galaxy, and a Nebula.
No, but bear in mind that you're not seeing the entire fleet yet.
oh yeah. No, a
That's
couple... There were a
just-
hand... Sorry, go ahead.
this is just a perimeter patrol.
Yeah, from what...
They're dying really quickly.
And remember the old adage, I don't care if it's a god, it has stats, we can kill it. In this instance, we are the gods versus the singular Brel. But you get enough of them, eventually one of them will get through.
And make us bleed.
Plus, they've got the Blackguard cruiser, and yeah, don't forget that the Deathhawk is around here somewhere, and probably scrambling to Red Alert itself. So,
Oh,
And it
And the
still has
last
those
time that thing-
transdimensional torpedoes.
yeah. Bearing in mind that the last time we encountered that thing, it blew a hole in our saucer and killed 6 ensigns.
Indeed. Nightingale, you're back up.
Let's see. Nas is gone.
Captain's gone.
Captain's gone. Bong has gone. Science and engineering, I guess, are up next.
Yep.
Oh, I get a roll?
Or me.
You want to go first?
I'm wondering if I can improve our sensor telemetry to better our targeting systems, or would that be a security thing?
No, sensors are science.
Well, I'm just asking because of the whole targeting portion of that idea.
Let me just double check the rules on something.
Alrighty.
Okay, so this is. Piercing. Okay, so the things you can do, scan for weakness basically gives your weapons piercing, so they're better at punching through a ship's resistances. In terms of making targeting easier,
Given that we're in rather, and navigationally, no, not navigation. Well, you know what I mean. A challenging nebula.
Yeah. I think the main thing you're going to be able to do there is just get a better picture of the entire area. In terms of getting better shots at people, that's actually more on Commander Bong's end, just for lining up firing arcs.
All right. So, which would we rather have? I would assume scan for weaknesses.
You could, in fact, try and take that blackguard down a peg or two.
That would be nice.
Alrighty, and then I shall scan for weaknesses on the blackguard.
Alright, that is control plus science, assisted by sensors plus security. What's the range on that? You are 8 kilometers. That is long range. So the difficulty, it's going to be a difficulty of 3.
Alright, would I get my focus of computers helping me out here?
No, I think that's probably a stretch.
Alright. I will be spending 1 momentum to roll 3 dice.
Okie dokie.
Puts us at 2, correct?
Yes. Rolling. Huh?
And then the Nightingale gets sensors and security, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did it roll?
No.
There it goes.
There you go.
Oh.
Alright, it's just, the range is just a little bit too long, and the nebula...
I think it probably lagged on you.
Yeah, I think it did.
Still taking the first one, I'm afraid.
Well, I figured.
So, yeah, the nebula interferes with their attempts to lock it down. It also appears that this is not a standard Orion vessel. There seem to have been some modifications.
Well, of course there have been. It's Blackthorn we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what's Repulse gonna do? Repulse? Pulse is gonna regenerate her shields.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Tiaro.
And she's still cloaked.
Tiara's gonna decloak.
Get that sweet, sweet Alpha Strike bonus.
Be like, did you miss me, bro?
Alright. And given her bonuses, let's go with that.
Hmm.
Fuck no. Okay, yeah.
Oh. Jesus.
Never tangle with a Mo guy.
Yeah, that was quite the alpha strike.
Nice.
I'll be back.
Okie dokie. And now on to Blackthorn. Let's see. My guard is going to move closer.
Uh-oh, getting up close and personal.
Yes, good. Close the range.
Galore decloaks.
Oh, crap.
Oh, there's a Galor here, too. Ah.
I'm guessing it's that Galar we met at Virenat.
Quite possibly.
That is going to fire its spiral wave disruptors at the repulse.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's one
correct.
hit, at least.
Repulse is not repulsing these very well.
It's only one. It's only one hit so far.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how good their the rest of their stats are, but 15. If they're really good, a 15 would hit. 18 probably not so much.
Okay.
Oh, that's less damage to their shields than what the Blackguard did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Blackguard was firing torpedoes, and this was just a
Disruptor
spiral
beam.
wave strike. Okay.
I mean, we aren't next to a planet, so the likelihood of them trying it is relatively low. So it should be pretty good to go.
Deathhawk decloaks.
Ah, there it is.
And fires on the Tolonis.
Of course it does.
Reward Tiara with her betrayal.
Remember, high is bad in Star
Oh,
Trek.
okay, right. It's, golf terms.
Yeah. That's-
And okay, so that is a nice volley of disruptor fire, which spreads 40% of the Tolonis' shields. Alright. Nightingale.
Alright,
My turn.
Ventar.
Okay, so what can I do as an engineer in all this?
Um,
I'm thinking
And
I'd
the
like to
power-
go help the repulse, but now we got another ship on the field.
2 more on the field.
Well, we have the Galore and the Blackguard. They're focusing on the repulse, and the Death Hawk are focusing on the Mogai.
Yeah.
It'd
3
be
on
much
3.
easier, I think, to take care of these two over here as fast as we can, so we can not be flanked
good.
when we turn to try and help them with the Death Hawk.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back. I had a door visitor.
Yeah, that's not good.
it's all good.
Cool.
Alright.
What class of ship is the Death Hawk?
Cavort.
class.
Cavort class.
Which means she's easily the most dangerous ship out of the enemy.
Okay. So what do you guys think we should do here?
Well, we can't deal with the Death Hawk. I mean, that thing's pretty much at the edge of our range.
Yeah.
Yep, that is in fact beyond weapons range.
So
we'll
probably
probably
we might
want
want
to
to focus
do-
on the Galore then, since it's right in front of us.
I
Pretty
think
much,
that's probably not a bad idea. Is hit the Galor on the way to turning to engage the Death Hawk.
Right.
The more damage we can do to that thing, the better.
As for things you can do immediately, Ventot, fun fact. So the Nightingale is currently on 11 power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can technically push it above that. 11 is just where it starts. There is no actual maximum for the power reserves on a ship.
Okay.
So
Oh.
problem.
Given how much, given how much Naz likes overcharging her phaser,
Yes,
bad idea.
please.
Give me more power.
So guess get more power.
That sounds like a plan to me, anyway.
I guess that's a good idea if we can get rid. If it helps get rid of these ships faster.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how about Nas?
So, that'd be daring or control plus engineering. Difficulty of 2.
I think I pick something up.
And you regenerate 1 power on a success, plus 1 per momentum spent.
Okay. So it was
And we
daring
got-
what?
Or is it 2? I forget.
It's either daring or control plus engineering.
Power management. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with daring. Because I actually have a higher... Wait. Yeah, I have a higher stat in that.
Okie dokie.
Alright. We don't
And
got
we
any
have
momentum.
we got 2 momentum.
So, what if I take 1 to get a second die?
Sure.
We get more power,
mean
better,
third?
right?
Exactly.
Okay. And this would also, we can probably throw in, this would also use my all fingers and thumbs talent. Come
There you
at
go.
console, right?
Yep.
So that will give us another bone. Well, how would that bonus momentum work in this case? We get more power?
You get more power.
Okay.
You get additional power for spending momentum when you succeed.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Let's check. Make sure none of my other talents.
I just realized I probably could have used my intense scrutiny when I scanned earlier.
Intense scrutiny is extended tasks.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Oh, right.
Go for it.
Do. It's a bit laggy today.
Ah!
No!
No!
Oh dear.
Oh, no!
Wait. Technical expertise. When you
Okay, what?
when you attempt a task assisted by the ship's computer. Never mind. I was gonna hopefully give me a reroll.
Yep.
I am the
It feels
most
like
worst
every-
engineer in the
you feel this
world.
every time you've been got. Every time you tried to regenerate power, you've either failed and or rolled a complication.
I'm starting to wonder if it's the Nightingale. If, like, maybe all of this extra tactical equipment didn't, and in the refit, they didn't actually improve the power systems. They just kind of forgot about that.
I mean, bear in mind, the Nightingale has been almost destroyed twice, once in the Dominion War and once by the Narada, so...
So, yeah, she's a
it's kind
weathered
of
ship.
profitable. Alright, so you can either fail and take the complication, or you can succeed and take 2 complications.
So, fail or one. And one
I don't
complication
think
over.
it's worth it, guys. Do you? I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather stay where we are than have a chance of something bigger happening.
So, fail in one complication?
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
what I thought.
Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yeah,
Less
all right.
complications, the better. Unless the one complication is worse than those 2 complications put together.
That's not really how I'm supposed to do it.
Oh.
So, I mean, it fits. It's happened before. The EPS systems are on the blink. So, until you fix that, it's going to be hardest to generate power.
Go figure.
Okay, a little RP moment. Bentot smacks the console and goes, "Captain, can I go to engineering?"
Go.
Just be like, Captain, I'll be in engineering.
Alright.
We gotta kick the freaking warp core.
Let's see.
Again.
Repulse. Repulse is going to fire its phasers.
Kind of wish there was an animation for that.
Yeah, I thought about tweaking stuff to try and get that to happen, but no.
Oh well.
Takes a small chunk off the Blackheart, but that thing's surprisingly tough, actually.
Blackguard indeed.
Orion ships are not actually that great. Like, their power systems are awful, their weapons are mediocre, and their crews aren't that well trained. But that ship, which is actually smaller than the Nightingale, has more shields than you.
They're tough, basically.
Well, and don't forget, it's a Blackthorn ship, so it's not just an Orion crew.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay, what's the Galore gonna do?
After this, Mintot's going to probably need a counselor just to get his confidence back.
Okay. Deathhawk is going to move over here.
Oh boy.
And she's going to do fancy things.
Pharrell is trying to keep his cool ever since that Deathhawk decloaked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go engines con. Okay. That gives me a threat. And now on evasive maneuvers. Okay.
So what's the Cardi ship doing?
Cardi ship is fixing something that broke, probably. You know, Cardassian ships. Alright, so back to the top. Nightingale. You have friends.
Yes, we do.
Well, shouldn't the Telonis get a turn?
You are in fact correct. I got some shields back.
Okay.
Alright, so you have Deathhawk approaching fast.
And the Deathhawk is under evasive maneuvers, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From tactical standpoint, where we are currently, the Gaylor is at medium range and the Deathhawk is at long.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the Blackguard and Deathhawk are at long.
Well, I guess first question: does anyone mind if tactical goes first?
Not a problem.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Speaking of overcharged phasers,
Oh god. Don't forget we're dealing with the blown EPS conduits.
pew.
Alright, so you're firing on the Galore.
Yeah.
Mintot gets down to engineering, the first thing that happens is the EPS grid goes out. And,
Alright, so
Make sure it doesn't go out in your face.
gonna be firing a spread because nothing's close enough for an area volley. You're gonna charge them to full.
Charge them to full.
Alrighty, that'll cost you 3 energy to fire and boost the damage up to 7. Usual dice rolls.
All right. Control security to hit. Yes.
Control security, that's correct.
Shipboard tactical systems. Focus supplies. I would like to spend a momentum to gain 3 dice roll. This is our last momentum, so I want to ask before I spend it.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Game.
Alrighty. You're looking at a difficulty of 2 to hit the Galore.
And then the Nightingale is going to roll weapons security. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. I can roll that if people don't want to.
I can do it.
Gives me something to do.
Alrighty.
Weapon
Here we
security,
go.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
Spread them. Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Oh.
Well done.
Okay, so that's
That's
I
5 successes. Generates 3 momentum.
Nice. Well done, Naz.
yes.
Alright, and now roll your damage.
7, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's awful.
That's terrible. You rolled 10 dice.
come on.
I did.
That is 3, 4, 5 damage in total.
Can we spend momentum to roll any of those?
But do let's see, combat. Okay, so reroll. Yeah, you can spend 1 momentum to reroll any number of dice.
So I think we would like to spend 1 momentum to reroll 6 dice.
Yes.
Sounds like a good plan.
Because that good rule of yours should not be gone to waste like that.
And I'm just going to use the challenge dice roller if
Yeah. Go for it.
that's all right. Ugh. What is this?
That's okay. That's still, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage in total. You do get 2 momentum, just for firing phasers. So that means you're on 4 momentum, effectively.
Yes.
8 damage. That'll ping down their shields, basically. Will not get you any damage. Unless you start spending for penetration and stuff.
We've got 4. Do we want to do damage to this thing, or do we just want to blitz its shields and create an opening for one of our allies while we maneuver? I'm kind of of the opinion we should leave them open for our allies as we proceed to engage the heavier threat.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
That takes out 25% of their shields. Actually, you know what? We're keeping all of this hidden, but you would actually be able to detect this, so why not? Alright, what's the repulse gonna do? The repulse is...
Target the Galor.
let's see, what's the range on that? Yeah. Okay, so slash... no.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
The gunner saw a squirrel, didn't they?
Yeah, the looks like the crew of the repulse might not be quite as combat experienced as perhaps they should be. Someone's been skimping on the tactical training.
Oh, we should have called him the Galaxy.
All right, Talionis.
I thought the Repulse was the Galaxy.
No, I mean the USS Galaxy, not the Galaxy class.
Oh, okay.
Talionis is going to regenerate its shields. Okay, Blackguard is going to keep firing on the repulse.
So what's that icon next to repulse?
She's got some sort of power issue going on.
Oh. Oh, come on.
Okay. The Galore is also going to fire.
On the repulse or us?
Repulse. They're nickel and diming her shields down. She'll probably be able to handle it.
I can imagine they're looking at what the biggest threat is, and that would probably be the Galaxy class.
And the Moga is probably bigger. It's newer and more heavily armed.
Yeah, the Mogai is the biggest ship here.
All right. Hey, Naz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll some dice.
Oh dear.
Never good.
Specifically. Now, what did I make Pharrell roll for this last time?
I'm slightly nervous.
You're going to need to roll control.
Command, security.
Let's go with control. Control command.
For me?
No, for Naz.
Okay.
With a difficulty of... Actually, this is going to be a contested check, so just roll it.
Okay. Anyone mind if I snag a third dice?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think any of my focuses apply. Endurance, maybe, but I'm doubtful of that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, no focus. Okay. Why?
Did tell you started this.
Wait, what? How did...
What?
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
I bet you didn't have any stats for some reason.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh boy! Wow! I'm just gonna.
All right. Just because I'm not quite sure what to do with that, I'm gonna pay threats to cancel the scene's complication. Mars, as you are working your console, you look up at your readouts, and you see Cecina's face in the reflection, just grinning. And you have a horrible feeling that she's found out something interesting about your tactical systems.
Oh boy!
All right.
You were gonna have me do something?
No, I was just trying to remember what I made you roll once Cecina messed with your head.
All right.
All right, Nightingale, your turn.
I would. Does anyone mind if science goes here?
Sure.
I would like to scan for weaknesses on the Galor.
Okay. That's going to be a difficulty of 2.
And I would like to spend 1 momentum.
Works for me.
Okay. Science and reason, right?
Science and control.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Well, that's still a success.
It's almost like
And
complications got
success.
stuck turned on or something.
I didn't do it. That brings you up to 5 momentum. And you've successfully found a weakness in the Galora's shields.
Makes sense.
Now, only you have that targeting data. You will need to communicate it with the Telonis or the Repulse, which will be a task, so you would need to spend 2 momentum to do that now.
Well, the Telonis is facing away from the Galor, so I think I'm probably communicated to the Repulse. And you said I would need to spend 2 momentum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. What do I need to... Do I need to roll again for this, or...?
Let's see, this would be a control engineering check.
Oh boy.
Difficulty of 1.
I'm back down to rolling 2 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any way I can assist with him on this one?
It's assisted by communications plus engineering on the ship.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Alrighty. Engineering control.
Okay. And engineering. Communications. Go there. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And the Nightingale actually crits for you, so you generate 3 momentum off that.
Oh, that gives us the full momentum now.
Mm-hmm. Which you could in fact spend 2 of to retain the initiative and let someone else take a turn.
Shall we do that?
that
Yeah.
sounds like a plan to me.
Alright. Who would like to take up the mantle?
Let me take evasive action.
Works for me.
Alright.
Sounds good.
So, evasive action. It's going to be daring plus con, difficulty of 1.
Okay.
You will need to spend 1 power.
Right.
And assisted by structure plus con.
All right.
So, I
Someone
guess
want to do
I
the
know what I'm
ship
doing on my
side for me?
turn.
Someone want to get the ship side for me?
Sure. What is it?
Structure con. And spend 1 power.
Okay.
So that'll put us
clearing
at
con from-
7 power,
Mm-hmm.
1 dice.
One
been a while
dice on the ship, yes.
It's been a while since I've actually had to roll a ship thing.
All right, and since it's successful, I'm gonna burn the extra, if no one minds, so that it won't penalize our firing next time it comes up.
Okay.
It was difficulty 1, right? For my roll.
Yes.
All right. So we are at what? Then after everything.
What, sorry?
Just verifying that we're at 4 momentum.
Yes, because we spend 2 to keep the initiative.
Yep. We spent 2. I spent 1. We gained 1. So we're back at.
You were at 8. You spent 2 to maintain the initiative, so that's 6. Didn't spend any
okay.
for the roll. It was difficulty 1. You gained 1 back, so that was 7. How
Well,
much
I
did it cost for your thing?
1.
Okay, so you're just flat out at 6.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, cool. So the repulse.
They better make good. They better make good on that date that I gave them.
And they'll get a shield back. Talonis is gonna flip around. And she's going to fire her cannons at the Deathhawk.
I have a feeling this may be a bit of a personal battle between Jirok and Luki.
All of that. Okay. So, Blackguard. Blackguard is going to go on an attack pattern. Can I have a good thing with that? Not really. That'll do.
Oh.
Galore.
Is that an attack pattern icon on the Blackguard, or?
Yeah. And the Deathhawk. Who's ready for some torpedoes?
I certainly hope our multi-phasic shielding is still operational.
Well, I certainly hope she doesn't have any more flippin' transphasic transdimensional torpedoes.
All right. So prepare.
I'm curious, what has Nas done about seeing Luki on her console?
Looks slightly grimmer. Not that it's easy to tell with Gordon facial expressions.
She had a very quiet internal freakout.
So, kind of like how I was.
I don't think your quiet internal freakout made you want to bite someone, but not dissimilar.
Well, I did say kind of.
All right.
What has the Deathhawk done, and to who?
It just fired a spread of photon torpedoes at you.
Oh boy.
Not hugely effectively.
Really?
Oh, good. It's not just us rolling poorly on the damage dice.
Apparently.
Those Deathhawk tactical buggers cannot hit the broadside of a barn.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I spent a lot of threat on this attack. Okay. Now, let's find out where she hit you. Alright, someone roll a d20. That's an engine hit.
Oh, God damn it.
Alright. This is gonna suck. You ready for this?
Yeah.
No.
Someone got the Nightingale character sheet up?
Yup.
2 engine breaches.
Mother!
Ouch!
And roll another d20.
Okay.
That is also engines.
Oh, are you kidding?
Ah,
Son of
So
a
let's see.
bitch!
Alright, so I need to calculate things for a moment. So that is 1, 2,
That's-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You took 6 damage, so that's 6 shields you've lost from the first hit. Second hit. 7 over 2 rounded. Up is 4. 5. You took another 3 shield damage. But the second torpedo did not penetrate, so you just have the 2 breaches.
3.
Yep. So
And lots of sparking in the engine room.
that is both an impact and damage. So impact. Lose 2 power. And until the internal systems officer, so you, Ventok, performs a restore minor action, all tasks assisted by the ship's engines, or which have a power requirement, increase in both difficulty and complication range by 1.
Fix it.
Because you are now damaged, increase the difficulty of all tasks that involve or are assisted by the ship's engines by 2 until repaired. Further, the ship loses 1 power at the end of every round until repaired.
Fix it!
I hate to say it, but you might be asking the wrong guy.
Alright,
You've seen how my rolls have been.
Nightingale, you're up.
Oh, jeez. I think I still have
If
to
it's
go.
any comfort, I spent half my threat pool on that attack.
So am
wanna
I
say,
up?
Yeah, I want to say you're up because we need to get this ship back up and, and operational.
All right.
wait, has
We gotta repair
Chris,
power, I would
gone yet?
imagine, right? We need power
So-
generation repaired.
So what my plan was to Oh wait, no, I can't do that action with you, Ventok, because you left to the engine room. Fuck.
You can always call me back, but I think I might be better off in the engine room.
Yeah,
Well,
stay
I was
down there.
hoping I was hoping to try to give you an extra action with a bonus from my command discipline. But since you're not on the bridge, it doesn't work.
Yep, it requires someone on the bridge.
Yeah.
On the other hand, being in engineering does reduce the difficulty of the tasks which Ventot's going to be doing by 1, so that's going to help.
That will help.
Now, I guess technically, could I try a restore minor action? Would that do anything for us?
Um. No,
Hold on. Let's let Ventot go. 'Cause if he can get the power
Okay.
up, you can use your command and give Nas another shot.
Sure.
Alright, so what am I rolling?
All right, so the restore action goes through automatically. That's just a minor action. To repair the ship, you are going to need to roll. Let's see, damage control, presence plus engineering.
And we got a full pool of momentum, so feel free to dip into that.
Yeah, don't be stingy.
Okay, I'm going to go for
Difficulty is
2 extra
2.
dice to give me 4 dice.
Alrighty.
So that's 3
So
So that
momentum
takes
spent.
down to 3 momentum.
Yep.
Do I have
Okay.
anything? I still have my... And would this be a... This is a repair, so I wouldn't necessarily be at a console, would I?
No, I don't think so. But I will allow you your troubleshooting focus.
Okay. Alright, so that's a focus used.
We're not fiddling with the complication range. This is all just difficulty, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. So 4 dice. Focus used, yes. I'm going to close my eyes and click.
Ah,
Oh, there we go.
3 successes.
Does
Momentum
the
restored.
does the ship roll as well, or is that just Vintot?
It's just been done.
Cool.
All right.
is that getting this?
Congratulations. You can now ignore the effects of those breaches.
Nice.
You no longer got the power drain.
Whew.
But if the Deathhawk keeps hitting your engines,
We
it's not going to
could.
be good.
Yeah.
And that doesn't give us any more momentum, right?
I give you 1 momentum back.
Okay.
Just a note,
Um,
it's nothing we got re-roll or anything, but apparently the focus did not stay clicked for some reason. Like I rolled it and yes faded. Like yes faded out. It wasn't actually selected, which is weird. But I'm not worrying about it.
I don't know. The character sheets are a little buggy sometimes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I noticed that on my sheet as well. So I was like, huh, well, it might be a display error.
you may want to spend 2 momentum for another action, so you can get the shields back up.
For me,
Yeah.
what do you
Do
guys
it.
think?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Takes you down to 2 momentum. I'm just glad that you generated all of it before.
Yeah.
Okay, shield regeneration. This will cost you 1 power. The difficulty is 2 because of your EPS failure. Control plus engineering.
Control plus engineering. Alright. So I'm back to task roll of 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still use my focus for troubleshooting.
No, this is going into different territory.
Okay. And how many men do we have?
2 now.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's difficulty of 1 because you're in engineering.
Oh, so that's my difficulty of 1. Okay, I don't need to take anything. Hopefully. I say that.
Hopefully.
Every time I say that,
You
I
want
end up screwing myself. But we'll give it a try anyway.
Do you want to spend 1 momentum as a added precaution?
You guys got a problem with that? Put us down to
No.
1 momentum again.
No.
Alright, 3 dice. Task roll. And complication range has not changed, right?
No, because you repaired them.
Okay. So, why does it do that? 3 dice. And here we go. Please, 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 please. 1.
2 successes in total. That regenerates 1 momentum, gives you 1 shield. You can generate more by spending momentum.
You want to spend that momentum we gained?
Let's do it.
That's up to you.
I say let's
Okay.
get the shields back up because that gives us an extra buffer zone.
Yep.
All right.
All right, is that a 1-for-1 trade or
It's 1
or
for 1.
what? Okay.
So you can keep spending momentum. You can even start spending threat if you really want to just boost the shield straight back up to full.
Well, shields spending 1 momentum. Our shields are now at 6. Yes.
I think that's right. Yep.
Who's rolling? Am I rolling?
Nobody
Sorry.
right now.
It's been you so far.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling again. Sorry, I was looking at the Twitch chat.
No.
No. There's no rolling.
Okay.
It's just how much momentum do you want to spend?
I
Or
only have
threat.
1 left, so I thought it was 1 for 1.
Well, you can also spend some threats to regenerate more shields.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to... I don't necessarily want to give them any more advantage than they already have. What do you guys think?
I think 6 shields is fine for now.
Okay.
Well, not fine, but
But-
you know.
Acceptable.
Could
Well,
be worse.
Like I said, I don't
Tolerable.
want to give them any more advantages they already got. So I would say we don't do any more right now.
All right.
I'm fine with all of this.
Sorry, I was distracted by the Twitch chat when it was back when the engine thing happened. Plumber
Oh,
ship tells
yeah.
us one of you will have to go out and push.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty.
So it's time for the
Yeah.
repulse.
It is in fact time for the repulse. And she is gonna use that shield data.
All right. Make it count.
I see a complication in there.
You do in fact see a complication in there.
But on the other hand, I also see a couple of hits, so
Alright, the galore bucks and plasma starts pouring from one of its wings. That was a good hit.
They made it count.
Okay, Tolonus.
So there wasn't a complication in there?
I'm
Or are you going to come back to that?
gonna eat that.
Okay.
Tolonus. It's gonna go on attack run. Okay, Blackguard.
Oh boy.
that's a lot of hits and a complication.
Yes, it is. Galore. What's the Galore gonna do?
Could really use those 4 warbirds right about now. What's that icon?
Borders.
Oh crap.
Okay. And the Deathhawk. Deathhawk's gonna do things.
Oh dear. Again.
Oh no.
Darn.
I see a cannon volley in our future.
Let's figure out she is on attack run as well. And you are on evasion.
Does the Blackguard have a power issue or something?
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
Overloaded its phasers.
Well, that might. Yeah.
Let's just remind myself you're on evasive.
Okay.
So let's see who's gone. We've had engineering, we've had science, and we've had weapons.
Yep, I think it's Helm and the captain. Let's see. Where are we at?
Okay, no, that's far out.
Alright. I could try and generate some momentum.
Might not be an awful idea.
Yeah.
But you could also tell the Gorn to blow things up.
True. Let's see.
Well, that is if Cecina hasn't like gleamed into something about us that'll counteract it.
She already got the benefit of that.
Oh.
That's why that torpedo struck did so much damage.
Yep.
Right.
But she's so close. We're taking negatives to attacking Cecina, right?
Yep, +1 difficulty with your phasers.
We also have tractor beams.
You do have draft beams.
You
You
think
can
about
also modulate your shields.
Are you thinking about doing what the Defiant did on that Klingon Vorcha class?
Certainly an option.
Well then, it sounds like our Gorn has an idea. So I will direct Commander Bazan to take tactical action, enact his plan.
Commentary from the chat. I
Oh,
concur
boy.
with a tell the Gorn to go blow things up plan.
Well,
Yes,
I don't know about
Mars
blowing
is a fan
things up.
favorite.
know about blowing things up directly, but yeah, we have tractor beams, and the Talonus is right there.
Yes, it is.
I feel like this is something we should do.
Go for it.
All
Just
right,
lock it in position and let the Talonus blow the hell out of it.
exactly.
So-
Alrighty.
Because we're at penalties to hit with torpedoes, we're at penalties to hit with phasers. You know what? They came into close range. I have something I can do about that.
You do. Okay, there it is. So,
So
tractor
how
beam.
do tractor beams work? This is the first time we've used these things.
Yes.
Mhm. So, tractor beam is a control plus security task, assisted by structure plus security, difficulty of 2.
Okay.
Let's call the target vessel is immobilized and cannot move unless it can break free using shield modulations, raw engine power, or disabling the tractor beam emitter. With difficulty determined by the strength of the ship's tractor beam. I believe the Nightingale is 4.
All right. So control security. Sorry, control security. I don't suppose tactical systems applies here.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Because the tractor beam is being used for a tactical purpose.
This is fair. Who wants to roll for the Nightingale?
I've already got it open.
Okay.
If you want, you could. Never mind. Spend that one our remaining momentum. Never mind, you already rolled.
I think we
Right.
made it.
That gets your momentum back. And the cavort shudders slightly as the Drax beam locks onto it.
How many momentum do we get back?
We
Just one.
should be at 2, yes. Total. We should be at 2.
All right.
I think?
My rating was 3.
Oh. I'll defer to your
Yeah.
your totals there.
I like 3 better than 2.
I might have missed one at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been burning momentum like nuts.
Yeah. This is a tough fight.
Yeah. Especially for the repulse.
Yeah, well, she'll be okay. She's a big tough galaxy.
And I believe that is my directed action.
Captain, you didn't roll your assist.
That's true.
Oh, you should do that.
So that would
it's
be
gonna
Might be a little bit helpful.
Command.
command control.
I'm good at those. Sometimes.
You were saying?
I'll just keep that for threat. Alright. It is now the repulsor's turn. The repulse is going to tell all the borders to go away.
So you're saying is the repulse is repulsing borders?
Yep.
Yes, Commander,
I think-
that is exactly what I'm saying.
It's like the only thing is repulsed so far.
What the? That is not what I meant.
What?
Okay, that's good enough. I just mistyped 29 instead of 20, so it got a bit strange. Alright, and she gets some shields back.
Yay.
Awesome. She's back in the fray.
Alright.
So is the Talonus gonna bombard that friggin' hawk?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Oh.
And we need to get at least one of these ships out in this next round. Hopefully they glow.
Yeah.
Alright. And you know what? I'm actually going to roll the actual weapons on this thing.
Oh, this ought to be fun. Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
My guys are nasty. She just rolled 13 dice.
Son of
Oh.
a bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Suck it.
Take that, you betazoid whore.
Okay, and she is going to spend threat.
Pharrell does a discreet fist pounding as he watches the Talonus pound the Deathhawk.
Alright, and excuse me while I check my damage locations. Would someone like to roll a d20?
I'll roll one.
I don't know if I should.
That is a structure hit.
Oh.
Ooh. Turnabout is fair play.
Took it straight in the main hull.
In fact, because of the fact that it was a huge amount of damage which blew the shield straight off, that's 2 structure hits.
Oh, right.
Oof.
So you can see there's just this moment of slow motion as the tractor beam locks onto the Deathhawk. It just wobbles slightly. The Slowness just lazily alters its course. Disruptor cannons warm up, and this just torrent of fire strips the shields away and tears this gaping hole in one of the wings.
So you know how hard for Gorn to smile?
Oh, God.
The Gorn smiling.
The Gorn is grinning.
Okay. And I do actually have to roll something important. Ooh. Well then.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
Alright, it's the Blackguard's turn now.
Oh, God.
That is going to repair its stuff. It is no longer on attack run. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Glore. Actually going to keep firing on the repulse.
Probably hoping to do at least some damage out here. Oh, that's... yeah. That'll hurt.
Okay. And the Deathhawk.
Just stuck in a tractor beam.
With 2 structure structure hits.
I'd have laughed if you'd hit the weapons, actually.
So what?
I'd have laughed if you'd hit the weapons, actually.
I know, right?
Alright, I do actually need to spend 2 threat because of that previous roll. And someone's very angry.
Right?
Actually, everyone give me an insight command check.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Okie dokie.
Actually, no. Everyone will roll 1 challenge dice. That's the better way of doing this.
Okay.
You're rolling a challenge dice. 1 challenge dice. Kane and Pharrell, your challenge dice appears to have broken. So we'll try again.
There we go.
There we go. Maybe.
Okay. And Ventot. Okay. So everyone else is a little busy at the moment, but Talia, as you see the disruptor cannons burn into the Deathhawk, you're pretty sure that you hear a psychic scream.
Interesting.
Someone failed their seatbelt check.
Wait,
Or
so
she's just really angry.
so is Cecina trying to?
That was angry, yes, but there's also pain in there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm wondering that myself.
Those are misses, basically.
Yep.
So Talia's the only one that got one.
Mm-hmm. So she's the only one who got the heard the thing.
Gotcha. So what was Cecina trying to peer into Talia's head?
No, that was just a reaction to my ship is blowing up, and ow, I'm injured.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're not even trying to break out of the tractor beam.
Well, considering how much damage they just took, can they even?
They still have full engine power. They could.
Fair point.
Oh dear.
Oh boy, well, what am I seeing here?
We're being shot by
That's-
disruptor cannons.
That's firing the disruptors at point blank range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
This could be the last mission of the Nightingale.
So that is 9 damage,
Well, if we're going down, we're taking them with us.
which means 2 breaches. Someone roll a d20.
Mother.
That is a 10. That is a
Totally was
structure hit.
not mine.
Oh, good. It's not the engines again.
No, but that does mean you're up to 3 structure breaches.
Yep.
Wait,
We're gonna
so-
need some time in a dockyard after this.
Yeah. So what was the breach to again?
Structure.
Oh god, another one.
So, someone roll a challenge dice.
Alright, I'll do it. Just one?
Just one. Alright. Commander Bong,
Yep.
your console explodes.
Yay!
Throwing you across the bridge, basically throwing you across the bridge in a spray of plasma.
Ow!
You have taken an injury. This means that either you need to have medical attention before the end of the scene, or you die, or you spend 2 momentum to turn it into a complication.
Does anyone object to me not dying?
That's
I do
think
not
that's probably a
object to
good
you not
thing.
dying.
Yeah, I want you to live, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take the 2 momentum.
Brings us down to 1.
Yep.
Where do I record the injury? On the character sheet.
There should be an injuries
Oh, there
thing
it
right
is.
underneath the stress.
Alright, so you actually, betting momentum actually means you don't take the injury. But, make a note of it anyway, just because it's worth keeping a note of.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the total number of breaches the structure system has suffered is equal to or greater than half the scale of the ship, the system is significantly damaged. Vessel suffers fires and or minor hull breaches somewhere on the ship, forcing the area to be evacuated and sealed off. Let's face it, it's a nebula. Somewhere on the source has been blown out.
Again.
Oh, it's just the battle at Kennemer all over again.
Okay, so that makes difficulty makes things harder to repair, and reduces the ship's resistance by 1.
Oof.
Alright.
Like the only ship that's in the best condition is the Talonus.
Nightingale, you're up.
Oh boy. Who wants to go?
Probably.
That might be best. everything.
So you can repair, try and get the shields back up. You can go for some power regeneration. You have options.
Yeah, because doesn't that tractor beam like consume plenty of power?
It doesn't actually, funnily enough.
Yeah.
If it's any comfort, the Talonus is going to fire again on its turn. Now, how effective that'll be, we don't know, but
Yeah. So let go of her. Well, could we turn the tractor beam into a repulsor beam and push the Deathhawk away a bit? That way, if it does blow up from the Talonus is firing on it, it won't damage us as much, if at all.
I don't think we're going to push it out of Talonus's range. The Talonus
Yeah.
range. It depends on what specialty. Yeah.
I want to.
I don't know. I get GM. What task
Yeah.
would it be to switch the tractor beam to a repulsor beam?
Laz?
I'm not sure, so I'm going to go with the Star Trek Online interpretation and call that a science task.
A science
This
task?
is, this is going outside the usual purview of Star Trek adventures.
Well, while repulsor beams is Star Trek Online, I was like drawing more from Next Generation. Because we see the repulsor beam used once, and that was by Wesley Crusher.
All right. I forget who. Actually, no. The only person who's left to go this round is actually Commander Bong, so it'll be his turn one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No. This is the end of the last one.
Okay. In that case,
Well, remember his console exploded.
yes. But I'm the executive officer. I'm going to use my direct action to give the science the tractor beam.
All right.
All right.
You can in fact do that.
So command
Wait,
plus
no,
what?
hold on. Didn't you? Aren't you running the Helm Officer powers? Because you didn't take the double spec thing.
Right, you're right.
Although, no, what am I talking about? The
Direct is not the exclusive for the executive.
You're correct. Carry on.
So I'm rolling command plus what?
This is going to be command plus control.
Okay.
Actually, control. Go daring plus command. And Pharrell, you're doing daring plus science.
All right.
This is going to be a difficulty of. Ooh, I just realized.
Yeah, wouldn't this be like a difficulty of 3 or something? Given how bad our ship is right now.
This is going to be a difficulty of 3.
Oh boy.
I am going to spend. I'll actually. Can I spend threats to get more dice on this?
You may.
Alrighty, yeah. I am going to do that. Can I spend 3 threats for 4 dice?
You are allowed to. That is certainly
Alright.
within your capabilities.
Right. Will
I
my
am-
composure focus apply too?
Under the circumstances, your console just exploded. The ship is rattling. Your shields are down. Everything's awful. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right. One
Good
success
stuff.
down.
Okay, yeah. I'm rolling 4 dice because I spent threats. Let's see how this goes.
4 Nightingale.
Oh,
Okay. So that is 3, 4, 5 successes. That gets you 2 momentum.
nice.
Back up to 3.
The Deathhawk. I'm actually going to take a leaf out of Ground Combat's book for this, weirdly enough.
Out of what's book?
I'm going to base this off the Ground Combat rules.
Oh.
Because this is very akin to shoving someone in melee.
Makes sense.
Making an attack. No, combat options. Okay. So this is a shove, effectively. Alright. So roll 4 challenge dice.
Me?
Yes.
Alrighty. 4.
Okay.
Can we burn momentum to reroll 2 of those?
Sure, if you like.
I think we should, don't you, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me. Bring us down to 2 and then reroll. Yeah, go for it.
Wait, so was it spending 2 momentum or 1?
1 momentum.
One
gets you
momentum.
the-
Okay. Alrighty. Re-rolling.
Just perfect.
Okay.
Nice.
So you were specifically looking for effects on this. So the base numbers don't really do much. But let's see. That does mean that I have to spend a threat, and the Deathhawk gets shoved back.
Which is still perfectly in the Talonis' firing range.
Yes, it is. Alright, the repulse. The repulse is going to go for some shield regen. Okay.
Oh god. Like, I would appreciate if you keep the ship from falling down on me.
Oh, he's gonna have so many words.
All the words.
And
And then some.
we're going to do this manually again. So,
There's
Does anyone
still
have
a
a
disruptor cannon range.
does anyone have a problem with Tiaro just burning a load of threat to make this happen?
Oh no, I don't have a problem with that.
I guess it'll
Nope.
be interesting.
Okay. She's actually spending 6 threat.
Oof.
Wow.
You were not kidding about burning a load of threat. Oh boy.
glad
This ought to be good.
we pushed the Deathhawk out of the way of us.
Honestly, I was less worried about the explosion and more worried about ranges.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
That is still just enough.
Damn.
Ah!
Oh!
God! By the elements!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Wow. Yep.
13?
If that doesn't destroy the Deathhawk, I don't know what will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
Oof.
Oh!
Alright, someone roll a d20.
Already? Oh, hang on. I've only done this once before. Do I just type in roll d20?
Slash roll
slash.
space d20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Slash roll plus
Slash
d20. Space d20.
Alrighty.
That's the weapons.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Alright. The Tiaru almost lovingly caresses her disruptor cannons over the wingtips of the Kavort and just punches holes in the cannons. And then, for good measure, uses the nose disruptor to send a blast straight down the torpedo tube.
Oh God, that's practically the bridge.
Alright. So. More or less.
Oh, hey, our reinforcements are here.
Nice.
Alright,
Wait, so it's only 2 of the warbirds?
yeah.
Alright. That's definitely more than enough.
Limp.
As well as the blackguard.
And Deathhawk is going to use what power it has to try and remove itself from the area.
I think I'm lagging. I'm missing the updates on the map.
Alright, Nightingale,
There
back to
we
the
go.
top.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would say probably power systems. We got a little bit of breathing room, so I would probably suggest power.
Alright. I tell you what, actually, we've run on quite a long way, so I'm actually going to wrap this up. Because at this point it's pretty much formality.
Okay.
So, Taras sends a warbird. The fleeing Blackthorn ships. The Deathhawk limps back towards the planet. And I'm actually just going to reveal the map at this point.
There's a whole planet down here.
There's that shipyard.
And just about gets there before
Jiraka overtakes her.
and yes.
pew pew for.
Oh,
Is it destroyed or did it cloak?
Sure, and Tiaro sent a plasma torpedo down its tailpipe.
that'd do it.
But you do detect transporter signatures before the thing blows up.
Oh, saw that coming. No
Which
way,
means-
Cecina was gonna die that easily.
No. Which means that she is likely somewhere on the planet below. And you will have to deal with that next time.
Wow. I figure we were coming up to an end here shortly.
So,
Yeah, right. Just hijack it and just.
Warlord
So I-
Terrace, how would you like a shipyard outpost?
Right.
yes, well. So I did specifically rig this battle to be pretty tough. I was expecting you to come out at the worst for wear, because, I mean, this is the end of Season 1. It felt appropriate. But next week you do have your final confrontation with Cecina and the task of finding out who her mysterious benefactors are.
This gotta be good.
You will get your first glimpse at the real enemy of Among the Embers.
Oh boy, yeah. As if that friggin' Betazord wasn't bad enough.
Oh yeah, no, she was just the Disc One boss, as TV Trips put it. Yeah, that'd be bad. Okay. Well, she will. I used some of her powers in space just for flavor, basically.
hmm
But when you actually go down to the planet and face her face to face, yeah, you're going to be dealing with a lot more psychic.
No,
No,
no.
it's just Naz and Pharrell who've
Well,
suffered.
Nas did not get hit by a psychic, but at least that's not what I interpreted anyway.
I mean, she tried to draw information out of both you and Naz. You managed to fight her off, and Naz didn't. And then the captain had a brief glimpse of her, basically just going "ow."
Yeah.
But yes, we have an injured first officer. The Nightingale is going to need some serious downtime. And you have a
Yep.
pirate commander to bring to justice. The question which I'm going to be fascinated to see how you answer is, are you going to try and take her alive and arrest her?
We will make every attempt. If it does not happen that way, we've made every attempt.
Yeah,
You made every attempt and no tears will be shed.
right.
All right. Does anyone have any questions? How did you enjoy that?
Oh, that was intensely fun.
I was actually quite pleased with how my NPC combat thing went.
Yeah.
Nice.
I really hope that Warbird catches up to the Blackguard and Galor.
Well, even if it doesn't, the Blackthorn's back has been broken here.
Yeah,
Critical
I can
level.
imagine.
Our
There's
operations are
definitely
definitely
a
going to be.
leader out there, but he's going to be much less of a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any thoughts from chat? Guess I'll give you a second chance.
I think they're gone.
Viewer list is still fairly long. Well, I know at least some of the people, so I'll pass on any
Yeah.
comments that they make.
All right. You want to close us out again?
Yep. So yes, next time there'll be adventures down on a rather inhospitable planet. Finding out the best way to deal with a cornered and crazy Betazoid, and finding out exactly who has been supplying her with super weapons. Oh, good. So join us next time among the Embers.